Hello everybody, Brad the Guitologist here. Enjoy the video. Hey, what's up guys and gals? Brad the Guitologist here. In this video I want to take a look at this Technics turntable. My stepdad called me the other day and he and my mom were at an auction, and they were auctioning off all the contents of this giant outbuilding, and it was like 100 feet long by 70 feet or something. It was huge, they said, and also snake ridden. They said several times during the auction, like, people would take things out of here and it was just like full of snakes and everything. But this person obviously was some kind of electronics tech and a repair person, because they had some repair equipment and stuff that he ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff for me. And so we're gonna make some channel 2 videos out of a lot of this stuff. And first thing up is this, and this is a Technics turntable. This is one of those linear tracking turntables. You can always tell the linear tracking ones because they usually have an indicator up here showing you where the arm is, where it goes back and forth. And these are kind of cool because you can sort of treat your vinyl like a CD player. You know, you can put one in on a table like this, and it sort of will track sideways or linearly like this. And usually you can start the disc and everything without having to touch anything. You don't have to touch the needle ever. So that's kind of cool if you want to, you know, sort of preserve your vinyl so you don't get scratches from you screwing up, you know, placing the needle down on the record. This one's got some issues that I can kind of already tell, and I just sort of wanted to show it in its virgin state here, the way it came out of this building. So it's pretty dirty and disgusting. The main bad, well, here are the bad parts. The feet on this, these are supposed to have, you know, rubber, and then underneath the rubber is a spring. Well, this one right here, it seems to be missing the spring. It has the rubber, but there's no spring. I think the spring may have been lost or something. So I have to come up with something. I may actually have a couple feet from some Technics turntables around here somewhere. I'll have to dig one up, see if I can dig one up at least. Another good thing is this thing has the power cable, and usually they seem to always be missing on the ones that I find, and they're kind of proprietary. They've got the figure 8 ends on them, and you can actually make one of these out of, you know, some different ones. I think the 2 that I have right now have ends that I've kind of carved, you know, to fit. So, but this one does have it, so that's kind of cool. Let's see on the back here. This does have a remote, place for a remote. One of the bad points is that this thing, the dust cover, when you lift it up, it won't. First of all, it won't stay up. It'll just fall if you let go. And the reason is, or at least I think part of the reason is, it's broken. I think there's supposed to be a second piece of plastic back here, and it's broken off. You can see where it's broken here, and on the other side it's also broken. So somebody kind of mistreated this top, and that's a shame because otherwise it's in good shape. There's no cracks or anything. It's really dirty, but other than that, it's in good shape. There might be something I can do to sort of rebuild that, maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I might be able to get some kind of piece of plastic up in there on both of these sides, or some kind of piece of material, and glue it in perhaps and make it functional again. I'll have to find some way to get these hinges. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be possible or not. These hinges don't want to hold the weight of the thing, which is odd. I mean, it should be plenty strong enough, but it just doesn't seem to be. So I don't know. Anyway, the model on this thing is an SL-L25. And I'm wondering if the cartridge and needle are any good. And we can't even test that out because, well, here's another one of the bad points. We're missing there should be a 45 adapter that sits down in here, and you can kind of twist it, and it's on feet, and it comes up and then down as you twist it. But it's missing. I do have this part, so I guess that's good. But if we take the platter off, you can see this is a belt-driven table, and we're missing the belt. So that's the other problem. One thing I could do, I mean, I could use this turntable if I needed it, but I don't need it. I've already got one like it that's actually in really good shape. That I don't think is belt. I think it's direct driven. It's not belt driven. It's a little bit nicer than this one actually. And of course I got another one as well that I showed in another video that I've been using in this room that works really well. But just out of curiosity, I'm wondering if I can I'm going to turn this thing on. Let's put some power to it and see what happens if we just turn it on. Okay. It's actually going. Searching. There's definitely a problem with the needle. Let's hit the stop button. It's slow. Okay, so the mechanism seems to be working. It does return and everything as I believe it's supposed to. I haven't checked the repeat function or any of that stuff, but I mean that's secondary really to getting a belt. I mean, this is a turntable that could serve someone very well if it had a belt and it had those few things fixed. I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to fix this or whether I want to part it out. I think this may be end up being a part out job. It looks like a half decent cartridge there. It's an Audio-Technica cartridge, but look at the state of that stylus. Look at that. Look at that. Ouch. So it's definitely going to need a new stylus. And these are P-style cartridges, I believe was what they call these, P-style. And they just slot right in and pull right out. And they're pretty easy to change. But yeah, look at this needle. Man, that's taking a whack or something. It's a shame. But they're fairly easy to change. Something like this, I think. Right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of a shame because it probably would have been good if somebody hadn't whacked it. So what I would have to get, I want to look up at least and see what it would cost to try to rebuild this thing and make it into a working turntable. What I'm going to need at least, at the very least, to get it going would be a stylus for this. Now I've got another cartridge I could put in here too, but I would like to see how much a stylus would be. Let's see how much a stylus would cost, and we'll also see how much a belt would cost. The belt shouldn't be any more than a few dollars, a couple bucks. So what else? A belt, stylus, and I would like to locate that adapter because it kind of helps keep this in the right spot. It keeps it from sliding around. So yeah, let's see what it would cost to get those three things. Yeah, better make that 4 things because I'm going to need the spring for this foot. So yeah, we need 4 things then. It's probably going to be too expensive to to even think about restoring this thing. This is probably going to end up being parts, but I'm just curious how much I could spend and get it back going. Alright, so I dug around, and miraculously I do have a couple of feet for a Technics turntable. I don't know if they're going to fit this model or not. They should. I think they're all fairly universal, but I'm going to have to probably change 2 of them so that they're, you know, even. Okay, so I think these feet are from a different series. Let's see. Let's unscrew this. You gotta fit. Oh man, it's damn close. Oh, come on, dude. I think the answer is no, that's not gonna fit. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably gonna end up being parts. I'll go ahead and look and see what the cost of all this stuff is gonna be, but now I'm gonna need a foot as well, and I think these feet are kind of expensive. So, okay, so I was not able to find a direct replacement for the 45 adapter, but the simplest thing to change would be the belt, and that's going to be $6.28 on eBay. Of course, there's other places to get it, but eBay is probably going to be about the cheapest anyway. If I wanted to replace the entire 3003 cartridge, I could do that for $46.99 with free shipping. I'm not sure if this is an old one or not. It might be new old stock. If I wanted to just replace the needle for that and get an Audio-Technica stylus, rather, I could spring $31.95 and get a new Audio-Technica stylus. If I wanted a generic one, I could go generic and spend a lot less, $7.45 with $5 shipping here. But the feet would be a problem. $16.50 here on eBay for a set of feet. These aren't the exact ones, but they would do the job, and $5 shipping. That's about what a set of 4 feet will run on one of these, about around 20 bucks. Or I could just get an entire setup for, what is this, $25.35. Buy it now with $27.85 shipping. So if we do the math, it's not really in my best interest to to do that. So what we are left with is a bunch of parts here, it looks like. At least, if nothing else, I got a cartridge, another P-style cartridge I can use sometime in the future, and a few more parts. So yeah, so that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, please hit subscribe down below, and also hit the bell to receive all notifications. And for now, we'll see y'all later.